Live from South Lake Union in Seattle, it's Bing TV, hosted by MJ DePalma.
Hi there everyone, my name is MJ DePalma and I am your host for Bing TV. In this week's episode, we're going to talk about Bing Business Bots, as well as a pilot that launches today, and that's a targeted CPA automated bidding pilot. Very excited to talk to you about that launching today in many countries actually. And then we're going to have that segment in the Bing Ads Brief that we always love. It's the Bing Ads Ninja segment, and it's going to be all about ad extensions. So let's dive into it. Let's talk about the Bing Business Bot. I don't know if any of you out there know about this, but Bing actually offers you the ability to leverage artificial intelligence, a virtual employee, so to speak. So if you were to actually go to the page that we're going to share with you in a little while, we'll drop the link for you to research this and actually get involved with it and deploy this virtual employee. If you were to go there, basically what it can do for you, it's just like a digital assistant for your business. It automatically answers frequently asked questions. Say you're a restaurant and someone wants to know what your hours of operation are, what kind of attire to wear, or is there parking, right? So instead of you having to actually man someone chatting with someone, 24/7 it'll work for you. And the other really cool piece from an SEO standpoint, if someone does a search for your business, eventually you'll see that chat functionality. We're working to show that actually on the search engine results page. So if you take a look at all the material that we'll share with you, there are some examples that actually show you that. Also, just think about how it enriches your business's presence online. It really allows you to have somebody working for you 24/7. Right now it's available on Bing and Skype and can be embedded in your website. And we're also working to have it available in Facebook Messenger as well. So keep your eye out for that. It also allows you to get new customers, and why I say that is it helps answer questions and helps your customers make faster decisions. And so think about it from a restaurant standpoint. It helps your customers make reservations. And so right now, and always, it's free. So no hidden costs, no contract, and you can cancel at any time. Now, right at this moment, the Bing Business Bot is available for restaurants currently, but we'll be working to make that available for more types of businesses. And a couple restaurants that have tested this functionality for us, like El Gaucho in Bellevue, Washington. Fantastic restaurant. If you're ever in Seattle, you should try it. They said, El Gaucho continually looks for new ways to provide exceptional service, so we're intrigued by the opportunity to work with Microsoft Bing. By providing an instant response to customer questions, the Bing Business Bot helps extend connections with our guests, said Charles McKay, who's the COO of El Gaucho Hospitality. And another restaurant, it's called Purple Cafe. The Bing Business Bot gives us another platform where we can have meaningful interactions with our guests. That's just the way things are moving in this day and age, right? So we have this service that we're offering our business partners. So please take advantage of it. Stein is going to drop that link right now for you to take some time to research. Make sure you're in Bing Places. That's the functionality that allows you to take advantage of the Bing Business Bot. Actually, it's www.bingplaces.com/bizbot. So enjoy that resource as a business. And if you're an agency, you can also do this for your clients. There is a link on that page that says if you're an agency, click here. And you can do that on behalf of your clients. So let's get into the Bing Ads Brief. We're going to be talking about the Target CPA automated bidding pilot, as well as the interview with the Bing Ads Ninja. Can't wait to have that guest speaker who's definitely a ninja. Some surprise for you coming. So let's talk about the Target CPA and auto bidding pilot. Basically, it automatically sets your bids to attain that CPA that you set, that target CPA. So apply to join this pilot if you want to save time, because it's going to do this work for you. If you would like to have data-driven targeting. So that's what our algorithms will do. It will drive to create those goals for you so that you hit them at the end of the month for you. It kicks off the pilot today in US, Canada, UK, France, Germany, and Australia. So talk to your account team, have them help you apply to get into this pilot. It's a fantastic way to basically get more ROI, return on your ad spend. All right, my favorite part of the weekly Bing TV show is the interview with the Bing Ads Ninja. I want to invite Eugene Goldenstein onto the show. Yeah! See?
Thank you.
I told you.
That's my imitation of
Ninja, right there.
Yes.
Senior Product Marketing Manager. So welcome, Eugene.
Thank you, MJ. I'm very excited to be here to talk to you guys about ad extensions. And people ask me all the time, why ad extensions, right? And I found this great quote actually from Dr. Seuss that for me summarizes the value of ad extensions. Why fit in when you were born to stand out? And that's the key to ad extensions. You want to stand out from your competitors.
I'm like an ad extension.
Yes, exactly. Absolutely. So let's show an example, right?
Yep.
So here's your typical ad, right? With your just basic copy, some ad description, some title. But with ad extensions, talking about stand out, you can take this and make it into this big, beautiful thing on the search page so that the customers will notice you and you will get all this real estate to provide value and show why your business is the one that customer needs to click on.
Eugene, how many, you're looking at it right here, but how many ad extensions are on this example?
There's actually 5 of them. So
Wow.
there's an action extension, there's site links, enhanced site links, there's filter link, and then there's call out.
Awesome.
So yes, absolutely. That's what it's all about, right? Again, stand out from the crowd. So here's another example in terms of the value that it brings. CTR performance increases with incremental ad extensions. Ideally at least +3 extensions with your regular ad, right? I mean, this is great. So let's briefly talk about the extensions we're offering today. So there's basically 9 of them together. There's site links, enhanced site links, call out, structured snippets, image, app, review, call, and location, right?
Yeah.
So these are available today to everyone. And if they go to Bing Ads, they'll find them in the UI and they can go quickly set them up and add them to their ad. In addition, we actually have 2 open pilots right now, very interesting ones. Price and multi-image. Right? Again, those are open to our advertisers who want to understand the value of using price extensions where they can actually list the price for their services. And also with multi-image, you can actually have 5 images showing up in your ad, which really makes your ad stand out and you can really highlight the value of your business to the consumers. Here's another example of extensions, right? Sort of what we've learned. The combination of, as I mentioned, enhanced site links, right? Those are the links below site links that really bring the value to understand what it is you want to give to the customers. And with another 1 to 2 ad extensions we found is really what gives you the best results. So we encourage customers when they're setting up their site links to set up enhanced site links right away and test and understand the value of them.
So Eugene, is it a best practice to just try to set up as many extensions that applies to your business and then let the system show them when
Absolutely,
relevant?
yes.
Okay.
I think you bring up a good point that we need to clarify is just because you set up ad extension doesn't mean it's necessarily going to show up all the time, right? The algo decides the best combination. And so definitely you want to set up as many as you can, and then as they start serving and start providing you clicks and the value, the system will learn the best combination for you. Absolutely, that's a great point.
Great.
I want to bring up a quick customer study. So
Awesome.
this is a customer that, again, set up site links, just the site links alone, right? Not the rest of them that we've discussed the great value. And just with the site links alone, they saw a 37% lower CPC on their non-brand campaign and 108% increased conversion rate.
That's
Imagine
huge.
that, again, just with site links.
That's doubling their conversion rate.
Exactly,
That's
exactly.
amazing.
I think we have more information about this case study, correct?
Yeah, absolutely. So Stein's going to drop a link so that you can take a look and read all about what that. It's a gardening small business, small to medium business that actually use site links, and we did this customer story on. So you can read all about how they did that. aka.ms/site link story.
Excellent, thank you.
Yeah.
So now, if you guys really like to heard what I've said so far about ad extensions, excellent. Who wants more? How about more?
More.
We got more. So this week on Thursday, we're going to have a lot more to share with you guys. Here's real quick. It's the art and science of ad extensions on Bing Ads. And we're going to have a webcast again this Thursday where we're going to have not just the more exposure to ad extensions on Bing Ads, but we're also going to tell you how to achieve your advertising goals with ad extensions, also provide more results from actual customers of ours. And then we're going to finish.
They'll be guest speaking. They'll actually be there to tell you about it and what their strategies are. So that's a fan. He's also going to be speaking. In case he didn't really say that, but he's also one of the speakers. And Steinbroder will be hosting.
Yep. And then we're also going to have a live Q&A, like you said, with those real customers of ours, right? So let's tell them who the customers are.
Real customers of ours and those attending. So you should attend because there's a live Q&A.
Absolutely. So the guests are, we're going to have Joe Martinez from Granular Advertising Agency, as well as Lee Goldberg from Vector Group.
Yep. So this is a great opportunity to get into your campaign. Even just go read about the ad extensions that we have to offer. Get your questions formulated. Join us for the webcast so that you can actually ask not only Eugenius here, this a little nickname around the office that we use for him. Don't let your head get too big. So join us to ask those questions, and our actual customers will also be giving their input to answer your questions. So join us.
And here's the link. Right?
Yep, so Stein's giving you the link to register and join us on Thursday. It's at a global friendly time, so it's early in the morning on the West Coast, it's later, early afternoon on the East Coast, and hopefully you can join us there in Europe around dinner time, so awesome.
And one last thing about ad extensions, I want to leave people with additional links, again, that provide a lot more information than we shared today. Yeah. So you will see different links, especially there's a new one, that we've recently released in the last 6 months, which is ad extension scheduling. We haven't talked about, right? But you can actually schedule your ad extension. If your business is closed on the weekends, or if it's only open from 9 to 5, you can actually tell us when you want that ad to serve to make sure you provide the best customer service.
Yeah, absolutely. And if you're a small business and you're maybe a one-man show, one-woman show, and you rely on phone calls, and you're only open from 9 to 5, that ad extension schedule that Eugene just talked about is a perfect way to schedule your call extension so that you get your business calls during that time that you designate.
And you maximize your budget, right? You don't waste it.
Right, exactly. So
check
out those links and that information and join us on Thursday for sure. All right, so this was a short episode this week. Hard hitting though, because ad extensions are really integral to a successful search engine marketing campaign. So don't forget to go and apply all of the ad extensions that you think could apply to your business and get them set up so that the system can actually run. So let's talk about next week. Next week, we're broadcasting a special edition live from SMX East in New York City. New York City. And Francis Donegan Ryan will be hosting along with, I believe, Jeff Colon. So please tune in next week. And if you have any suggestions about this show and what you want to hear, please comment away. Love to hear some feedback. If there's anything extra you want to hear about, we'd love to program what you want to hear. So thanks so much.
Thank you. Bye, everyone.